We're waiting to, there you go, invite.
Hi.
All right, your invitation is coming on Instagram.
Oh, fantastic.
You should be able to hit join. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Yay! Oops, now we need volumes down. Make sure the volume on your phone is off, Ruchi.
Oh, it is. It is.
Okay, it's mine then. Okay, for some reason it doesn't go all the way off. I don't know why. Make sure the other little thing is off too. I'm getting an echo. It's bouncing. I'm hearing it.
Oh. How about now?
Now's much better.
Yay.
I don't know why it
Now
does
we're
that. It for some reason, when you do that, it automatically turns the volume on and you have to turn it back off.
Okay.
Very
So
strange.
I thought I had turned it off. But...
Yeah, well, ours was turned off and it turns itself back on. So anyway, welcome everyone. Yeah, hi, happy Monday. So we are live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And my guest today is Ruchi Joshi, and I know I'm butchering that, but you know, best I can do. She's co-founder and CPO. What is CPO?
It's Chief Puppy Officer. That's the best.
Puppy Officer.
Absolutely.
I love it. Of DogHood, which is a free community app devoted to fostering connections and meaningful relationships. DogHood has given her an opportunity to combine her two big passions, dogs and community, to create a platform for friendship and resource sharing. Gosh, say that 4 times fast. Let's see, building connections within a community over shared love for dogs. She used to be a professional textile designer and an international trader. Yeah, just a slight shift in focus in careers. I love it. And for the last 10 years, she's devoted her time and energy to volunteering and strengthening her community. So welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
How long has DogHood app been in existence?
So we became live last year in January. Okay. And since then, we have been live. We are growing. We are all over the US. We have some exciting new updates coming in the next few weeks, in which we are going live all over the world. So wow. We have a lot of things planned. Yeah.
So how many people are in the DogHood community?
Right now, more than 10,000. So. Nice. We are in more than 1,500 cities all over the US.
Nice.
More than 50 cities in US. We have more than like 200 people. So there is a lot of connections forming. There's a lot of networking happening. So again, hi, I'm Ruchi. I'm the co-founder of the DogHood app. And DogHood app was created. It's a very unique app. The way DogHood works is the moment you download it, not only do you connect to all the dog parents globally, whoever is on the app, but it also connects you automatically to all the dog owners who are within your city, who are on the app. And that's a really unique feature because not only are you connected locally and globally, but this is a great platform. It's a very positive, feel-good platform, which brings the dog parents together, like-minded people together. And, you can already see that communities which are very close, which are close-knit because of like-minded people or a common topic, like dogs, because dogs make you happy, right? So those kind of communities thrive. Right? You're walking on the street, you're saying hello to people, and then you're connected on the app too. So one of the biggest things that we are trying to do is all these online connections that you make, right, with all these people, how do you change them into offline relationships? How do you create these strong connections within your community that basically make you feel good about where you live? There is a sense of belonging. There is a sense of feel good. There is a reason you go out, you get up, you take your dog for a walk. So communities matter. And I feel very strongly about it. We have this thriving community where we live. We live in a city called Saratoga. It's a really tiny city right outside of San Jose in California. And, in the last 1 year, 1.5 years, the way we have seen how the community has come together. Bixby's mom, Yvonne, posts like, it's Bixby's second birthday, right, on the DogHood app. 30 people show up. it matters, right? Jake, who's walking on the street and dogs are barking at him, Jake has some problem issues, some behavior issues. And then, there's a story posted on the DogHood about his backstory. He's a rescue. He was, he his parents got him from a place where they used to inject him with things, with different things. He hated dogs, he hated people, and his transformation that has happened, it makes a difference. Now people stop, they talk to his parents, they talk to Jake, they give him space, there are treats for him. There's a reason, why communities do really well, where people know about each other. There is another, very good incident that I can share with you. So there are these parents, these grandparents of so grand dog parents of Grover who stay in this. So these are all the things. These stories are happening on the app every day. I'm just sharing some of the things which
Yeah,
are
no, this
going
is
on in
awesome.
the app. So two old parents, grand dog parents, it's been years, since they've had these connections. Their kids have grown up, they have gone out. Now their kid gets a dog, right? Who keeps on leaving them, the dog with them. Now they're out, they're walking the dogs, they are on the dog herd. Slowly they build these connections. Unfortunately, the mom gets sick. And then how the community gets together. Somebody is dropping food, somebody is offering
Aw.
to walk Grover. There is a really feel good feeling about that. Or for example, Kuro's mom, who posts on the app saying that, Kuro keeps barking. I don't know what to do, right? And she is sitting all the way in Nashville, right? And she's saying, I don't know what to do. And then all those advice, all the different things that people come up and talk to her about it, or Whiskey sitting in Seattle saying, oh my God, my dog has an upset stomach. What should I do? And somebody sitting in Santa Clara posts about what to do. Those connections, which are, there are no boundaries to dog connections, isn't it? A
Right.
dog is a dog is a dog, right? Most of the dog parents think alike. Dogs are our lives. And I feel like an app like ours is not only very good for dog parents, but also people who are thinking about dogs, who
Hmm.
are, just on the cusp. They don't know whether they will be able to take care of a dog. And then you come up with so one of the things that we want to do is you get a dog and then you connect it to this warm community where all your resources are listed. You ask for pet sitters, somebody's, helping you with that, a groomer information,
Yeah, see, that
vet
would be
information.
so valuable because we moved 3 years ago to a new area. And all of a sudden, it's like, I got to find a veterinarian. I need to find a groomer. I need to find pet sitters. I need farm sitters. And so, something like this, where you have a local community that you could reach out and say, well, who do you recommend? Who are you using? Which I do see that on, we have local social media groups where I will see things like that where people are saying, well, which veterinarian do you use? And it's pretty interesting to see what is available locally. So I love an app that helps with that. And I mean, what a cool way to meet up with people for, the pack walks or walking your dogs. Like, what park are you going to today? Where have you had good success walking your dogs? Those sorts of things
Absolutely.
would be really great. So, for those of you who are watching, the way that we sort of got connected here is that on September 16th, the Bark in the Park in San Jose, California, will be having their 25th year celebration. That's amazing to have a dog event that reoccurs for 25 years. Did they have to skip 2020?
Yes. I think there was nothing that happened in 2020. I think the whole world just stopped.
So this is their 25th year celebration, and they have never had a speaker. So Ruchi reached out to us and asked if I would be the very first speaker at Bark in the Park. And she's actually arranged, there's a lot of vendors that will be there, and obviously lots of dog activities, lots of demonstrations with dogs, all different kinds of things going on. But she's arranged an area that will be sort of the more holistic vendors, and with me, and I'll be there with some books with Hugh. All Provide will be there in our area as well. The DogHood app will be there. And so she's trying to get people to move a little more toward the holistic realm. which is amazing. So they've asked me to do 2 talks, one on keeping our pets naturally healthy, which, speaking of, we know that the last book that came out was The Raising Naturally Healthy Pets. Well, here's the Keeping Your Pets Naturally Healthy, which is going to be released this week. So this is my author's copy. It's a biggie. So just a little teaser there, coming soon to an online site near you. So, but I'm really honored to be invited to be the very first speaker and to really try to, we all know that in California, they're kind of the originators of eat organic, eat healthy. And I have to tell you, the first time I went to California was before I had kids, so 35 years ago. I went to the grocery store to pick up some food, and I fell over myself at all the fresh fruits and vegetables and the bright colors and the organic foods. And I stayed somewhere once next to an avocado tree farm. I've never seen an avocado farm. And I was blown away. I was like, I need to move to California just for the food.
No, we have some excellent food here. People think so holistically here.
Yeah.
Whole food is one of those big things. And, DogHood app, as I said, it's a free dog app, which is available on for all the iPhone users right now. So we would love, Dr. Judy Morgan, if you can talk about all your users. I know you're so popular with so many people. If they can all come to the app, they can benefit so much.
Oh, yeah.
We basically are so devoted to bringing very good information, on the app. And that is one of the reasons why we want you to come and speak at the event. I think there can be so many people who can benefit from it. Bark in the Park is a free event. It is an event it is organized by the volunteers. It's been happening for 25 years.
Which is
And
just amazing.
DogHood, it is. And, people have been coming for the last 10 years. There have been people who have been coming with the first dog, then the second dog. So there is a feeling of community right there when you go there. So when you come, there is a different vibe to the place. And then bringing you there, our whole goal was to, what we are doing on the app, we want to do this in these events. We want people to be on the app, join our community, see all the various things that we bring. And then the benefit is like having people like you come for these kind of live events, right? So I think, community, where dog parents can thrive together, that's where the dogs can do well, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think that's your goal too. And so I think it just works together, what we are planning to do or what we're trying to do together.
Yep. I think it's great. So for those of you who are interested in the San Jose event, hopefully we can get it put in the chat, but it's www.barksanjose.org. There you go, barksanjose.org. And then DogHood app is exactly like it sounds, DOGHOOD, and it's an app. And they are on Instagram as well, because you're watching that on Instagram right now. And do you guys have Facebook and YouTube pages as well?
We do.
They're all over the place.
Find us on the App Store too. It's a free
And the App
community app.
I'm going to have to download it.
Please do.
My phone keeps rearranging all of my icons on my phone. I can't find anything anymore. So this says that this 25th year, the largest dog festival in the United States with more than 15,000 dog lovers and 3,900 dogs. None of my dogs will be attending. It's a very long flight, and they're really not socially acceptable anyway. I wish they were. The funny thing is, our puppy, who's now 2, we got him during sort of COVID, and we had moved to this 23-acre farm, so I didn't socialize him. I'm like, well, he's never going to go anywhere, and he's got 23 acres, and all of his dog friends here on the farm, who cares? Oh my gosh, he is the most antisocial, can't take him out in public. And all my dogs in the past, I would take them to all of these events. They would sit on my table. They were just so chillax at these things. My crowd that I have now,
Ms. Dr. Morgan, you need to come on the DogHood app. create an event. Please create a play date for your dogs. You will find friends for
Well,
him.
they've gone to the two newer ones who are both 2 years old, have gone to puppy training class because
Oh.
they needed to get out and learn something, anything. So Forrest was the first one to go. He finished a few months ago, and now our new one, Gilmore, is my husband is taking him for the same puppy training class, and it's really. For those of you who haven't done any training with your dogs, even if they don't need to learn anything, mine need to learn everything. Even if they don't need to learn anything, it's really good to go out and get them in those small groups and learn to pay attention to you in a small group setting. And then hopefully that moves to a bigger group setting. And it's a bonding experience. So, and I love things like DogHood app where I can ask a trainer, like, hey, my dog's a kind of a fool with with social settings.
No, so that's such a cool thing about the app too. We have all the service providers; they're invited for free on the app. We love good advice. We love discussions. It's an open forum. We want people to talk about everything. It's a positive platform, right? I think there has to be a place where people can talk freely and dog parents can connect. I don't think there is any right or wrong answer. I think there are different things that work for different people. Like
Mhm.
socializing is so big, right? But socializing means so different for different dogs.
Exactly.
We have seen people, who use the app in order to create these play dates. There are 20 dogs that meet in the park, but then there are dogs that don't do well with things like that,
That'd be mine.
right?
That'd be mine. Mine are good with maybe one or two. They're really funny. They're really picky about who they like and who they. It's weird.
So
And
we have dog
they're little.
packs. But Dr. Morgan, we have dog moms who have come together. They do morning walks, they do pack
That's nice.
walks, and I have seen such a big difference in them.
Yeah.
I really think socializing means very different. And I think more than the dogs, I think the dog parents need socializing too.
Oh
And
yeah,
what a great
absolutely.
app to connect.
Absolutely. Well, and
We should
somebody
not
said,
leave any
it's about
reason.
time that we make real connections with people instead of what she said were synthetic relationships, which I like that term.
Yeah.
But and I will say, I've been a member of a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel Facebook group that started. Oh my gosh, 2013 or 14, and it's a small group. It's always been limited to I think 300 people. And I will say that our best friends and a lot of our very good friends we met through that group. So when you have an easy way to make connections, and I love that
Yes.
doghood you can find the people that are local to your area. That's very,
Yes.
very cool. So
So it's
how does it
doghood.
do that? How does the app put you in touch with other people that are in your local area? I mean, do you have to post where you are and then other people see that that's where you're from, or does it somehow track?
So it's a very cool app. So privacy is a big thing for us. So it's not that people can see every detail of you, where you live, the address, and everything. But when you download the app, it takes your zip code. So suppose there's a city with 10 zip codes. It connects all those people together. There is a place where
Ah,
you can see all the friends in your neighborhood,
cool.
and we have a forum which is not only global but also neighborhood. So
Nice.
there are some really feel good stories. It's about this one dog that was found next to one of the elementary schools over here. Somebody posted this dog is missing, and that dog was Chopper, and the owner was 9 miles away. That dog walked for 3 days, 3 nights.
Wow.
A small little dog, right? And through doghood, the owner found the dog,
Nice.
and the connections were made, and now we meet them often in the park. And I love that because not only did that happen on the app, but then we really meet them. We are friends now. We
Right.
so there are real benefits to basically connecting.
I
And
love that. I love that it
this
gives you the locality. Like it's not going to give you my home address and phone number, but
no.
it lets me know that there are other people. Because even going to the little dog training class, it's like, oh, now I know some other dog owners that are,
Yes.
within a 10-mile radius. So that was kind of a nice connection. I love it. This is so cool. Okay, so we've got Bark in the Park, San Jose, September 16th. We put the thing up there. It's
Yes.
barksanjose.org. Um, So check it out if you're anywhere on that side of the US. If you feel like coming and spending a really fun day with 10,000 other pet parents, 15,000 other pet parents, come chat with us. And then I'll be speaking twice. And I think there's all kinds of, it's actually, I went to the website, there's really cool stuff going on. So all kinds of demonstrations and stuff. And you can meet Ruchi and you can talk about the DogHood app. Hopefully by the time you get there, you'll have it downloaded. And, the more people we connect, the more people we can connect locally, and again, maybe have some real relationships instead of synthetic ones. I love that. I'm gonna have to keep using that.
And Dr. Judy Morgan, let's not forget, if you come on the app, we have some really cool discounts and things going on. You can buy Dr. Judy
Yeah,
Morgan's
that's true. I forgot about that.
products.
So for DogHood app members only, there is going to be a discount code to Naturally Healthy Pets. So get on the DogHood app and they will let you know about the discount through them. So all kinds of cool stuff going on, but I love this. All right. When I get my phone back from Instagram, I'll have to download that.
We would love to have you. We would love to have you advise all your
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'll be on there a
amazing
lot
recipes.
giving advice because I'm kind of busy. But
Swamped.
when I have nothing else to do, sometimes I sit there and play. All right, everyone. I don't know what we're doing the rest of the week. Somebody else around here knows. So we'll see you at some point. And Ruchi, I'll see you in just a few weeks in San Jose. I'm
so looking forward. Me
Awesome.
too. Me too. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Everyone have a great day.
Bye. See you.